Sleepy? I can see how tired you are. If I knew, I would have cruelly refused your invitation and had you rest up at home today. So you've had weekend plans for us for quite some time, haven't you, Miss Producer? That must mean you put a lot of thought into picking out this film. Just a moment. Yes, they found a problem with a newly developed piece of equipment at the Bioresearch Center. On Monday, we're conducting a second internal test. I'm afraid I'll have to go take a look. Sorry. Looks like our date today will have to be postponed till next time. Aren't you coming with me, Miss Producer? I know it's asking a bit much, but I'd still rather you and I watch this film together. After all, you picked it out especially for the two of us. It's just a few simple adjustments. I don't think it will take very long. Besides, my thoughts are the same as yours. This is a rare free weekend, and I want to spend every possible second with you. We can't let it go to waste. Pete, How's the research into the new equipment coming along? Aside from the issue you mentioned in your message, are there any other technical difficulties? All right, I see. Put together a report of detailed experiment data for me. Oh yes. Recently, some new researchers have arrived and they're not yet familiar with the facilities. For now, I'll need you to guide their work and help them get adjusted to the team. I hope to see results soon. That shouldn't be hard for you, should it? As for our dear Miss Producer just now trying to put people on public trial, if you have something to say, how about we talk about it in the office? That's no ordinary projector. That's actually the apparatus we're currently developing. Its function is to convert someone's consciousness into displayable images. It automatically captures pictures from someone's consciousness and records it onto film. This way we can observe what people are thinking more directly. Honestly, the technology hasn't been perfected yet. There are many kinks still to work out. For instance, it's not at all clear how to activate it. Based on our current research, it only starts to capture images when a person's brain is in its most relaxed state. In addition to that, there's also the issue Pete reported just now. However, I'll have to verify the specifics again for myself. This film records the consciousness images of a test subject. You don't want to stay and watch? And what if these consciousness images are mine? One time, I was in the lab working till very late, but I still wasn't making any progress. and so I relaxed for a bit. I had been spinning my gears over the same problem for a week at that point. To come to grips with it, I canceled many lectures and meetings, and one very important date. So I locked myself up in the office and said to myself, if you don't think of a way to solve this tonight, then you should give up the title of professor. And then I began trying, failing, and trying again, over and over. When I was starting to feel exhausted, for some reason, the image of a certain producer suddenly popped into my mind. Perhaps it was because I was mostly staying in the office back then, without much chance to go out for walks. So when I took my little breather, the girl in the sunshine, the flowers, and even the butterflies all appeared together. It was. It even gave me motivation I hadn't imagined I could muster. As perceptive as ever, Miss Producer. We've run many tests on this machine and found that it tends to give uneven results. To root out the specific cause will require much more experimental data. However, based on the fact that the individual state seems to have a fairly large effect on the machine, I think I have a hunch. These consciousness images reflect a person's deep inner thoughts. Perhaps, the more someone desires something in their subconscious, the clearer the image gets. I'll go have a quick little meeting. I'll be right back. Thinking of something funny? You seemed so immersed that you didn't even notice me opening the door and coming in. I presume the machine has made up its mind to start working again. Were you thinking about something in particular just now? If so, I suspect whatever scene you had in your mind has been captured by it. May I take a look? I'm quite curious to know what you think about when you're relaxing. One's consciousness doesn't lie, little Miss Piggy. I'm guessing this is the bit you wanted me to see, right? Thanks to this big shot producer, I got to see a literal reimagining of that film. Nothing. I just realized that our consciousness images seem to have something in common. Whether we're together under a tree on an island, or going for a stroll like the leads of a film. And even though both our lives have been jam-packed with work lately, we both have visions of each other slipping into our minds. And we both enjoy moments of freedom and joy through our longing for each other. Since we don't have to meet just in our imaginations now, why don't we pick up where we left off before? I think you might have misunderstood me. When I said pick up where we left off, I wasn't talking about the film.